my goal is not, like, my goal was never to completely get rid of Mike, but with the way that he made those videos and how he, like, literally is kind of, he's making it so much harder to work with Chris, like, and I feel like it's 90% of it that's making it hard is Brando not actually being helpful. It's like a in the moment. Because it's like if there's even one person who isn't on the same page and they give Chris the ability to run to them and be like, it's okay, buddy, everything's okay, let's just smoke weed and it'll be fine, like, it kind of fucks shit up. Because, like,
got 81 baptized here. There's Julie, the secretary, getting baptized. We had this last Sunday rumors going around the internet about an accidental drowning here at Dinosaur Adventureland, and it's true. There was a family with 5 kids, twin 7-year-olds, all playing in the lake together. The water was 3 feet deep. Suddenly the dad noticed that Stephen, the 7-year-old, was gone, and he apparently slipped on the dock and hit his head. Nobody saw it. We don't know, but he did drown in our lake. And we tried to, your wife is a medical doctor, and she's right there on the scene within, as soon as we got him out of the water. We don't know how long he was underwater, but she gave him CPR, did everything right, took him to the hospital.
Their CPR, the proper compressions being done right whenever he was out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late. We don't know what happened. Anyway, the kids had a blast here, and the dad wants to bring them.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the live stream on UNIRock 2. We have not been having many live streams on UNIRock 2 lately. No worries, y'all, because I've been getting my video production quality upped. After Effects, Adobe Premiere, all that stuff, new graphics. Season 4 is here, and we've been streaming a lot on the YouTube channel called the ROCKaLOT channel. It is now in submission for monetization. It has its own YouTube link and everything. It's the ROCKaLOT, ROCKALOT YouTube channel. If you want to head over there after this, you're going to be able to hang for the after show, which will be a lot more insane internet craziness for you to witness that all happened recently in our live update late night talk show that we just call UNIRockLIVE as a way to sum it up. Everybody wants to steal the name of our show, so we just had to resort to calling it UNIRockLIVE. We used to call it Live Dive. No more. UNIRockLIVE it is. Anyway, though, we've got so many different stories tonight that we're probably going to be here a while, and I don't want to be here a while because I usually use ROCKaLOT to capture footage for the uploads that I'm going to be doing. Keep an eye out tomorrow. We're going to do an in-depth upload on some of the stuff you're seeing tonight, and I've got even more topics. I don't even want to explain it because it's crazy. So tonight we're going to talk about AIRSOFTFATTY. You guys, if you remember, I had several videos. What's going on with the... Oh, I don't have it turned on. I wanted to see your live chat. I'm like, where's my live chat, people? AIRSOFTFATTY, if you remember this guy, his manager, Josh, struck me. There we go. His manager, Josh, struck UNIRock 2. And it's a reason why I stopped live streaming for like a week back when I started live streaming again. Luckily, that's all resolved. Now, this video that we're about to watch is an actual Discord leak from Josh, AIRSOFTFATTY's manager, Josh's Discord server with AIRSOFTFATTY. AIRSOFTFATTY comes in, they talk, and there are a lot of points in this that I need to show you, so we're going to hit it. Don't worry, I'm going to do a full upload on this whole thing. I've been working on it. I just have been busy, so I didn't get it done. I need to work faster. I need to work quicker. I would have gotten stuff done, but I was spending too much time in After Effects trying to do some stuff, and it'll look really good, though, when I get it out to you. I think you're going to like the new format. Anyway, though, Kent Hovind had a major accident at his park. We've got a Discord leak from AIRSOFTFATTY, and you're about to say, but UNIRock, this dude loves to file strikes on you. He can't know more. One, because YouTube stepped in, and two, this isn't a video from his channel. He's a ding-dong. He is a ding-dong. But speaking of ding-dongs, we've got Kent Hovind discussing a tragedy that I don't want to make fun of. I don't want to try to... I just want to inform you of what happened, because the way Hovind handled it is just not really that well. Reminds us of other different stories that have happened in the last while that I will not go into on this channel. And thank you to Han. I wanted to shout out Han Thunder Nipples Sanitizer, because he actually brought me the story about Hovind last night. And once I looked into it, it goes deep. There is a rabbit hole there that you need to see. Then we've got these ding-dongs. I don't even want to say the word, but it starts with a C. It's like C-O-V, and then it's combined with the word idiots, I-D-I-O-T-S, and you smash those two words together, and you've got a plethora of stupid videos that are considered live stream fails that we're going to watch, make fun of, giggle at. Just the utter and sheer stupidity of what people will do to get a little bit of internet clout when you could be doing uploads and live shows or something of substance. Instead, you want to go lick some deodorant. I want to say so many things right now that I can't say for fear of restriction and demonetization. Though we've got a whole bunch of stories. Let me just play this clip for you real quick. We got a whole... It's so dumb. I can't take it. The stupidity is massive. Stop it, kid. Stop it. You don't know him. You do not know that guy. Busy's back. You didn't. No, I refuse to believe that you hang out with him on 5th Street constantly. I don't believe that, Busy. We've got Busy back with better audio quality than ever. Hopefully you'll be able to understand what he says. I'll try to translate if not. So don't worry. Busy's here for anyone that likes Busy. I know you guys don't like him that much, but for those of you that do like the dude, we've got Busy here for you like usual. Okay, so what else do we have here? I want to turn my live chat on over here too, but I can't find it. I'll find it later. Also, we've got a flatty that is yelling at a utility guy, and some of you are going to say, oh, but UNIRock, you said you're not going to talk about flatties that often anymore. Exactly. I'm only going to talk about them when they do really stupid stuff. This is stupid. It's about as stupid as it gets. And because I haven't been able to update you further on Nathan Thompson's ding-dongery, we're going to update you on Nathan Thompson's stuff tonight. There are developments that you need to hear about, and it's really stupid. So it qualifies for the show. And do you remember Bob from Globebusters? Well, he wasn't going to make it on the show tonight because I'm sick of talking about him more than almost any other flatty out there. But he said something so incredibly stupid. It has to do with the hair dryer and antibacterial properties of the hair dryer curing a problem that some people in the world may have right now. I don't want to go into it too deep. I don't have that pulled up. We're going to have to wing that one. We just got so much, man. We got so much. Oh, we've got the Morgile. This does qualify for discussion tonight because he got kicked out of his house and assaulted by his roommate for nothing when really it was probably something. It was probably something real bad. Why am I so small, Busy? I need to be bigger, Busy. I don't know why I'm a small, bro. It's not working. It doesn't look good. Then we've got other stuff. Oh, Master Lukey. Some of you won't know what a Master Lukey is. You missing out if you don't know what a Master Lukey is. But Master Lukey is a friend of the channel. There was this incident a long time ago called Hospitalgate that we talked about, and I did a video on it. I just never got around to uploading it due to the YouTube algorithm censoring the living hell out of the story all of a sudden out of the blue. Anyway, I might upload that video, or at least part of it, re-edited so that it might get out to you. But before I could do that, tonight, we're going to talk about one of Master Lukey's new videos. He has this new type of request that he's putting out to the MMA community. And you're saying we don't talk about MMA here. You need to hear it. You need to see it. And we need to help Master Lukey because I like Master Lukey, even if we have a sort of bumpy past. We're going to talk about Master Lukey today. All of that and a lot more on the return. The return of the... Shut up, Busy. The return of the live streams. At least I'm going to try to go live every night, even just for a tiny little bit over here on UNIRock 2, Because if I don't start uploading here again, I'm not going to have a live show. I'm going to have to restart from the beginning. You know, I'm going to lose all my momentum. I've lost a little bit of momentum on my live stream because I haven't been doing it. Let's start doing it every day for a little bit. It'll come back real quick. Let's get going. Let's do a really banger live stream for you tonight, which is 3/23 of 2020. That's March 23rd of 2020. The world's going crazy. We're all stuck at home. Nobody can go do anything. Why not hang out together over here instead of watch the same old show together? Let's do it. UNIRock Live. Oh, on top of all of that, the Discord server has been opened and we have been letting more and more people in. And I know there's a lot of you saying, I don't get, my link didn't work. I need a new link. Help me, help me. Don't worry. You could be checking the community tab throughout this very video. And as soon as I find out that the last person I invited made it in, we will get... Hey, Leroy. Hey, thanks, dude. Let me move that up. You can't see it. I want you to be able to see that thing back there, you know? We got to be able to see that. Thank you, Leroy, my man. Appreciate you. All right. So we got to get into it with the two big topics. We're going to start with the two biggest topics of the night. We've got Kent Hovind and his accident, and we've got AIRSOFTFATTY, the manipulation of AIRSOFTFATTY. This is a big story. There are really big YouTubers out there that have been talking about the AIRSOFTFATTY story. I was one of the first YouTubers with Memology to bring up that AIRSOFTFATTY was being manipulated by a friend of his who somehow had talked him into giving him the keys to his YouTube castle, which led to not the quartering, not Memology, not these other YouTubers out there, but me getting a copy strike from AIRSOFTFATTY's 700,000, 500,000 subscriber, whatever he's got. I don't know how much he's got. It's big. Well, I'm here to update you with leaked audio that I haven't seen any other YouTuber talk about. This is a developing, breaking story. I've got a recording from Discord that you need to hear. Let's break it down bit by bit. It does get a little boring here and there. Don't worry, though. I'm going to skip the boring parts, and we're going to move into what you need to hear because there's a lot of stuff here. Let's just get this pumping.
Chris, I think people are just feeling really unappreciated. They don't feel like they've been respected. They're feeling like they're wasting their time and their money. And I'm kind of feeling like that way, too. Like, I kind of wasted my money on a sub. Like, you haven't been doing the best you can, and it's really disappointing.
The daily streams.
Like, Chris and Aaron really need to get a schedule going because this 5 a.m., 3 a.m. shit, like, I'm not waking up to watch an hour stream.
Yeah,
That's the reason why I don't have a
schedule. Is definitely.
I'm really trying my best.
So, do you hear how AIRSOFTFATTY's audience seems to be disgruntled over something that has to do with his streaming on Twitch? Interesting, AIRSOFTFATTY. It's 3 weeks ago, I did a video talking about how if you kept listening to Josh give you bad advice on when and how to live stream, it would lead to your audience becoming disgruntled with you because Josh, his manager, was pushing Fatty to stream because he wanted money. He would go live, he'd get a couple donos, and Fatty would want to go off the air. And one of the biggest stories that broke was that Josh was forcing Fatty to continue live streaming when Fatty didn't want to, just to give you that little bit of context you need.
Yes, guys. On that
No, Aaron, you're fine. We have you fine. Chris is the one that doesn't take any suggestions from anybody.
Like, Chris, your old schedule where you'd, like, wake up in the morning, you'd do, like, a quick stream in the van, and then later that night you'd do a stream was, like, fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I really want it subbed all the time, but now I don't.
Oh, Richard. Is that Richard? What's up, my dude? Uni has full permission to use videos from my channel to make videos and live streams. Josh has zero control over my content. Richard, my dude, thank you. I shared your video, and I'm going to share it again, and I'm going to try to get people to go to your channel because we need this type of stuff. We have to get the community not to bully Josh, not to be mean to the guy, Josh being AIRSOFTFATTY's manager, just to let Fatty know that this is a bad decision. I'll go into why as we go. I just wanted to shout out Richard. It's not up there. I want to shout out Richard Cheese, who is the owner of the channel that I'm pulling this from. Let me pull up your live chat. Let's hear a little more.
I don't want to buy sub at all because it's never, you know, it's like at 4 a.m.
You know what really got me really pissed off at you recently, Chris? I'm not gonna lie.
Is Chris even here? Like, can you hear what we're saying?
I'm right here listening.
Oh,
Thank
Chris, you need to listen to me for this.
That was AirSoftFatty. That was AirSoftFatty's voice.
You know what's really upset me?
Just want to make sure you knew that.
Real recently, and that has nothing to do with this, really. It's the fact that.
What?
Yeah, I think that is me.
What do you think about getting this 15 button stream? I've got a stream deck for like $90.
Now, it skipped a little bit right there. I'm going to break down a little bit of what's going on. See, it's okay to hear out your audience and to hear their issues, but I'm here to tell you, when you've got an audience that goes above even 10,000, even bigger, you're going to never be able to, I'd say 5,000, you'll never be able to make everybody happy. You really just want to do the best that you can, because if you do start giving in to people that want you to change your streaming time or your content, it's just going to cause an even bigger portion of an audience to get mad at you for every little change you make. It'll just lead to frustration. That's not the big issue, though. Let's skip ahead and get to the big issue.
Sounds like you don't need it.
When it gets so low that you can barely hear it, I will tell you what it says, okay? So just bear with me because it gets bad.
Danny Josh talking the truth over here.
I don't know.
Or someone else more nicer than
You should have just moved into Cornovia with me.
in that crush push game.
All right, now we start to hear AirSoftFatty's manager, Josh, start to speak in a second. Now, Josh and I have a little bit of a bad relationship. He's struck my channel against YouTube's TOS and against fair use. He got that strike removed, and I don't know if they got any penalty for it or not, but me and him don't get along because I have the opinion that he should not hold the keys to Fatty's YouTube castle. Josh has his password. He could log in and do anything he wants. He could delete Fatty's channel. He could change the content. He could steal Fatty's money. He even has the ability to be able to change AirSoftFatty's bank account information if he wanted to and transfer it over to himself. Now, you guys are saying, Uni, you're just doing a boring bitch fest here. I'm not. I'm making good points because this is Meghan Rienks. This is her video. It got worse. Stolen channel update. Meghan had a hacker. So did Twoon. So did many other YouTubers. We're talking about a hacker hack into her account and steal it. A channel with 500 and some thousand, 600 and some thousand subscribers. It might even be 800. I don't know. But she did a video requesting help, and nothing. It's been 3 months of her with evidence that she got hacked, proof that it's her channel, proof that she did nothing wrong. She didn't give somebody access like Fatty did. She didn't do anything that she shouldn't have done. It basically was she was intrusively hacked and had her channel stolen. She had it sold off to the highest bidder. They got $500 for it. Then, I don't know how they found this out. You got to watch Megan's videos. She's really good at describing this. She's a really good video producer. I'll share this one for you right now because Meghan has a new update, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. This has everything to do with Fatty's story. Everybody that's had their channel stolen, everybody that's had their channel hacked, everybody that's ever had an issue like this, you have to know that if you give out the password, if you give out the keys to the castle, YouTube won't help you. And even when somebody hacks your account, it takes months if you're even going to get it back. Let's pretend that Josh gets mad at Fatty. This is just a possibility. I'm not saying he'd do it. I don't know anything about him other than he's an entitled little brat that doesn't want to work. But let's pretend that Josh wants to steal Fatty. He gets mad one day and says, that's it, Fatty, I'm done. I'm changing your bank account to mine, changing your password, locking the channel down, and I'm going to collect the ad revenue from your old videos, which, by the way, is about $4,000 to $6,000 per month from his old videos. Fatty would have to get a hold of YouTube. He would have to wait months for a reply while Josh was collecting his checks. Josh could then delete the channel or whatever if he wanted. But even worse, If Fatty and YouTube started to communicate, YouTube would say, like, your channel wasn't hacked. We're looking at it. That is what happened to Meghan. Meghan literally had YouTube say you didn't get hacked when she did. Fatty gave the keys of his castle away. So YouTube wouldn't see a hacking. They wouldn't see a theft. They would not see anything. They would see an updated email and a changed password. Fatty, I don't think will be able to get his channel back. Now, YouTube tells all of us creators that are above a set number of subscribers that we do not give our password to anybody. This is advice for the entirety of the platform and the entirety of YouTube. You never give out your passwords. You never give out your email. You don't let other people access it. If you need to add somebody as a manager, there is an option for it, which will prevent them from having your password. Guess what is revealed in the Discord leaked conversation from AIRSOFTFATTY's Discord that I contain? Josh and Fatty admitting that Josh not only has the password, not only has the email, not only has full control over Fatty's account, bank account, and everything on the YouTube channel, he has his phone authenticator installed. Josh talked Fatty into giving him the password and then installed an authenticator with Google, which all of us creators that grow our channels, we are eventually told to get the authenticator on our phone so that we can't be hacked. Well, that's the most secure thing that Google has for us. No one is supposed to have your authenticator other than you. I don't even think your wife is supposed to have one, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, or whatever. Your partner is not supposed to have one. So the fact is, Josh, we have to ask ourselves, why does AIRSOFTFATTY's manager, who is just one of his friends who talked Fatty into allowing him to be a manager, why does he have the authenticator or the password or any access like this whatsoever? Of course, I do know why. It's because Josh has already exhibited the signs, if you've seen my last videos, of basically being in it for the money, bringing up how Fatty should pay him more money. I want 10%, Fatty. It should be 10% of the $6,000 you make per month. That is the reason why. Of course, Josh struck me. I was the one YouTuber who brought up that Josh should only be getting 10% of the current videos that Fatty makes, the money from the current ones. Josh had nothing to do with the old videos. But 90% of Fatty's revenue was coming from the old videos when you looked in Social Blade. I don't think Josh liked me bringing that up. Could you just take the guy, imagine the guy who I talked about, who was pressing Fatty for 10%, pressing Fatty for $500, $600, $700 a month because I help you and I'm just your friend and I don't know why you're being like this, Fatty. He got a hold of Fatty's password and then his authenticator. It's terrifying.
Aaron is already on that crush push game. I already know. Only the OGs from last night know.
Can we just go to Kalamazoo instead?
By the way, is Mike gonna come back or?
And they're going to get into something that AIRSOFTFATTY's manager, Josh, did now that I think tells a piece of the story. Let's hear it.
My goal is not, my goal was never to completely get rid of Mike, but with the way that he made those videos and how he, literally is he's making it so much harder to work with Chris. And I feel like it's...
Mike is a person who is trying to help Chris, be supportive to him, not be overbearing, not take his accounts and stuff and give him advice. And I guess he made some videos. Josh basically talked everybody into outing Mike. And I think Josh is outing the people who are giving Fatty the advice that any person would give Fatty, that I'm giving him. You can have friends, you can have managers, you can have friends that help you with your account, and you can pay them. They should never touch your channel. They should never touch your brand. They should never have your password, and God forbid there should be an investigation by the cops at why this guy has his authenticator. And I ain't even playing. It's that serious. That is major.
90% of it that's making it hard is Brando, Jeremiah, and Mike. They could have... I feel like they could have just been his friend and not gotten all involved with the other shit.
I heard Jeremiah's going crazy on starting fucking Discords and shit. What's that all about? What's going on with the Weed Goblin?
So I guess now they have a force of people that have risen against Josh because he's tormented Fatty into being what Fatty is now, and now there are detractors in a server. The story is starting to unfold.
How about that? Rocky,
Yeah, there's a bunch of like traitors here. Jeremiah, Robert.
There's a bunch of traitors here, and I wonder, is that the same Robert that was in the iDubbbz documentary? Are we talking about crazy Robert? You know, the guy who would always go full force on Airsoft Fatty?
Like,
Discord's a shady place.
All of these people could just be friends, and I don't understand why they're not.
I don't.
Well, you can't be friends with these people because they know that you have taken Airsoft Fatty's password and authenticator and too much of his money, and that you're bullying him into still doing it, Josh. That's why.
I mean, I get not liking Chris.
I drink malt liquors.
He's a tough person to be around. But
now here's my problem. If you hang out with someone, let's not even include YouTube, and you end up coming to the conclusion that you don't like being around them, why are you sitting in a Discord server with them? Why are you sitting here doing this? I mean, sure, if you want to like do a video exposing them, whatever, or something, but why are you sitting in his Discord server if he sucks this bad? They talk so mean about Airsoft Fatty. It's so bad.
But like,
Link is in my chat. Thanks for being here, Link. And Link says, yes, it's the same Robert. They are naming off all the people that were in Airsoft Fatty's life before Josh came around, calling them detractors. Now, Link knows a lot about the situation. I'm working with Link, even though I've been really busy lately, and Link probably hates me now, at getting him in my Discord server so he can help me do a really detailed video on everything that's going on from both sides, like I do with most topics. And I'm not going to reach out to Josh. I'm going to be as nice to him as I can in the story, but Link is going to help me, and Link knows a lot about this. Basically, they named anyone, and I know you can tell Robert is the guy from iDubbbz documentary. The other people being named are old people in Fatty's life, and they're basically, you could tell that the people near Josh and Fatty right now have already been programmed to say things basically what they're saying, you know, old people bad, people that want Josh out of Fatty's life bad, anybody that supports Josh good. It's this really bad thing that's forming out there. And this is a lot of evidence towards it. This just came out of nowhere. For anyone that just got here, this is a Discord link from Airsoft Fatty's Discord server with the manager of Airsoft Fatty, Airsoft Fatty himself, and several of their viewers hanging out in the server talking, and what they say is disturbing. More than disturbing, in my opinion. It's shocking. Okay, I'll stop.
That's a lot. Hate. Like, dedicating and like Matt.
Link just said I can try to help you get in contact Josh if you want, says Link. Link, here's my problem. Like, if I get in contact with them before I do a video on it, then the overall appearance on YouTube is going to be that I'm just chasing clout. And I don't want to do that with this story because I really do want Fatty to, whether he has Josh around or whether he kicks him out of his life, I don't care. Just so that he gets his channel back under control and becomes his own boss. You get me? There should never be a stranger that walks into your life who all of a sudden has control of your finances and your YouTube career. It's just crazy. Though I would talk to Josh. I just want to do a video before I do, so we can work on that, my dude. I appreciate it.
Dedicating an entire YouTube channel to like hating on one person.
They all have alternate, like, I don't know what the word is, like motives.
Aliases?
Trying to grow.
Motive.
You don't know what the word motive is, Josh?
I'm so sad that Robert.
I'm going to try to be serious for a minute. I'm going to try not to get too goofy for a second, because I'm goofy.
Won't be back.
I feel like, honestly, out of anyone, he has the most likely chance of being around. But the thing is...
I asked him multiple times, but he won't budge.
The thing is we would literally, like, the only way that any of these people can talk to Chris is if no one else is influencing them. Like,
what does that mean, Josh? Josh, listening to this conversation really makes you think that you're the one doing the manipulating and the influencing here. It's almost like you're scared of being found out for what you're doing, my dude.
Like, I had such a brain fart.
That happens often with you, my friend.
Robert, he's so easily influenced by other people. Other people will, Like, I'll have Robert ready to, like, just be cool with Chris again, and then someone will fucking make some shit up about us, and then, like, Robert then goes off the deep end and has...
Why did Robert go off the deep end? Because somebody told him something about Josh, the us he's speaking about. And there are a lot of reasons to criticize Josh. I could never stop listing the red flags that are there from him having Fatty's password and authenticator. The password is bad enough, man. Like, the authenticator just means like Josh could take the channel any day. It's crazy.
Or like Mike could just be his friend, but Mike is making all these videos whenever he's butthurt about Chris. Or Jeremiah.
Why can't Mike make a video if he wants? You guys are live streaming constantly Chris's life. Why can't Mike make a video about his thoughts? It's crazy.
And Brando could be friends with them.
Do a video, Josh. Criticize dude back. That's what you got to do. Respond to the guy. Own him with your words. Own him with your logic. Whatever you got to do.
Too, but they do these like weird things behind our backs, and I'm not saying that like everyone has to back us and like help us get it. I just either need like, I just can't have people like being counterproductive to what we're actually trying to do.
I would love to be able to say, what are you trying to do? I already know what Josh's motives are. You got to look at this two ways. Either Josh is a friend of Fatty trying to help him, or Josh is a guy there trying to make money off Fatty and doing anything he can to do it. And I'm not going to go into it again in detail, but the whole thing about him having control of the channel shows me that he's not trying to be his friend, and it only leaves the other option, right? If he was trying to be his friend, he wouldn't put himself in that position.
And it all is counterproductive.
Really? And this long pause makes me think somebody wants to say something, but they're not, because they know Josh will have another breakdown. A breakdown like what, you say, UNIRock? Well, how about this video where Josh challenges an elderly business owner to a fist fight just because the guy said he was wrong about something? Take a quick listen. Now, this clip is 100.9 million% fair use, my dude. It is a 1-minute clip of a 6-hour stream, and I'm skipping huge chunks of it. I'm legally protected federally by the Fair Use Act to commentate this. Sorry, my dude, I am.
You know what? Fuck off. I just want my...
So Josh says F off to the elderly business owner and slams something, and the elderly business owner then responds.
I don't care, you put this shit in there.
The elderly business owner essentially is saying, I told you not to put my business on this video. You did it anyway. Get away. Get out. Go away, Josh, you ding-dong.
I told you I put it in there.
I really wish I could curse like I used to. I've had to replace my curse words with the word ding-dong, in case you're wondering, because of the algorithm and demonetization.
Don't do it again. Where's the stuff on the ground? Go look at that stuff. Hey, put this on stream.
Dude, So then Josh just heard this guy who owns this business, this older guy, say, I don't want on your video. It's my property. Get out of my business. So what does Josh do? He says, hurry up, AIRSOFTFATTY. Take your streaming camera and point it at the man that doesn't want to be on camera. It's so dumb. It's so bad. Fatty is being smart through this. Fatty is saying, no, dude, let's go. The guy wants us out, Josh. Why are you still here?
Just want to get out of here, dude. No, can we just get out of here, dude? 350,000 subscribers. Good move.
Oh, shit. Hold up. Link says off camera where we can't see it, they were dumping household trash, and he asked them not to. Now, that's a claim from Link in the chat, and as far as we got to go, you got to take it that way, okay? It's not on camera. But Link is close to these guys. He knows what he's talking about. I'm just telling you to take it as a claim. I'm not, trying to, lie about these guys. I'm not saying Link would either. I'm just making sure you know. So take that into context. Either they're just fighting or something, and it could be even as bad as Josh dumping trash all over the place as the claim goes, and then this happens.
Dude, can we just go, dude? It's bad enough my mother's died less than 4 months ago, dude. I'm not down here.
So now Fatty goes as far as to say, bro, I can't take this. My mother passed away just a few months ago. That's stressing me out. I can't take you treating elderly people like this, my dude. Let's go. And Josh is like, no, F you, dude.
Yeah. No. I'm not down here. You don't understand. 350,000. Dude, Josh, come on.
Now, this is the thing you've got to understand here. Josh is looking at this older guy and saying, you don't understand, dude, 350,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel. That's where that number's coming from. He is using Fatty's subscriber number as clout, as if it's Josh's channel, while fighting with an old man who he is dumping trash or just yelling at. Dumping trash on his property, as Link said, but in the very least, he's yelling at the guy. You get me? So he's using the clout of Fatty's subscriber number and throwing it in this guy's face. That's not Josh's job. That's Fatty's. But Fatty is too nice of a guy to do that, and yet Josh is still doing this stuff.
We will. Don't come down here and fill up the whole trash. No, I don't care. That's household crap.
He just said, don't... Okay, well, now I believe Link because the... older gentleman just said, don't come down here with your household garbage and stuff like that. So now, yeah, Link's claim is backed up now.
I do not care. He's living in his...
Josh just said, I don't care.
Don't come down here. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want.
The guy just said, don't come down here and dump your trash again. And Josh says, I'll do whatever the hell I want. Josh, you're like a really like a really bad South Park character, my dude. Whatever. I'll do what I want.
I'm gonna do what I want. It's publicly paid. Dude, Josh.
Fatty's like, I'm outie. I'm out of
Stop,
here.
dude. It's not worth fighting.
This is the guy. This is Josh. This is the dude who has the authenticator, the password, and the password checking system installed on his cell phone for AIRSOFTFATTY's channel. That we just learned that he had the authenticator yesterday. All of our fears from the videos we've done in the last 3 weeks about Fatty have come to fruition knowing that he took his password.
Because it's like, if there's even one person who...
Back to the Discord leaked conversation.
...isn't on the same page, and they give Chris the ability to run to them and be like, it's okay, buddy, everything's okay, let's just smoke weed and it'll be fine. Like, it kind of fucks shit up, because, like...
Yeah, it probably does F your shit up that Fatty just wants to go have a good time, and you want to whip him into working constantly so that you can get more of his 10% of his money. Yeah, dude, it probably messes up since you're just there for the money, Josh. Let's let this go. I know you probably just heard that part, but it's important to hear it, and when it skipped back a little bit, let's let it keep going.
He goes and runs to these people who are...
Oh, no. I know what point I need to make right here. Oh, by the way, he's not saying all of this. Josh is not just saying all this in front of a bunch of people to embarrass Fatty. He's saying it while Fatty is sitting in the room listening. He's saying this in front of Fatty, in front of like 90 people or something. I don't know how many. I would go as far as to say like a bunch.
Or like super nice and like helpful to him, but like...
It starts to get blurry, but it looks like a lot of people are listening.
They're not actually being helpful. It's like a in the moment kind of...
Yeah, there's no progression.
I don't even know what that means. They've obviously got a bunch of yes men around them like, you are right, Josh, no progression around them. That doesn't make any sense, but I said it anyway so that you don't yell at me. Bah!
But hey, also, I feel like people need to face adversity, right? Sometimes you need some people who are going to give you some challenge.
Face adversity? What in the hell are you guys talking about? All right, I'm going to turn this on 1.5 times speed just so we can get through it. Let's hear the rest. We have to hear the part where he admits that he has the authenticator to Fatty's account. That's the main problem here.
I got this like fucking
right?
nail.
You can't have everyone on your side all the time.
Yeah.
I have nails with this. Like, fuck this.
Back when we were doing stuff like when we were going to Indiana and like pretty much before all these other people got involved, when we were going to Indiana and stuff like that, it was so much easier to work with Chris. He was like more of just like a yes man, like let's just go do stuff.
Like me.
And now he's like, I don't know, he comes up with an excuse or like a way to...
It's his channel, Josh. You're not the boss. Chris is. If you don't like it, go do your own. Oh, wait, you do have a YouTube channel that no one's subscribed to because no one wants to watch you. You a leech, my dude.
To fight everything that we do.
Like me, it was basically when I started getting involved, everything started going downhill.
No,
It's
you're good.
people that is around you guys. It's not you. You've been one of the most helpful things to this whole cause.
Lord Aaron, do not doubt yourself.
I don't think that's true though. Because if we bring people in, then that shouldn't be brought in.
It's not your fault.
No, it's not your fault at all. It happens to everybody. I had to fucking shed people out of my life just like a year ago. It was bad. It sucks sometimes.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Just that I feel like I'm responsible because I'm bringing people in.
I know, but I got Chris involved with like Brando and Jeremiah, and the reason why we are like hanging out with you is because Chris needed a place to stay. Brando and Jeremiah seemed like halfway decent people enough to give him a place to stay. And
then they got involved, and then
but the thing is whether or not you were there or not, that would have happened.
Yeah.
And then Brando just made the mic thing worse. So like today was like an exception. Like it's hard for someone to come to the realization that they can't be friends with someone, especially when they don't really like. I'm not saying you don't completely understand why, but like I feel
okay. The basically like now I completely understand why AIRSOFTFATTY is so unhappy around Josh. He is so boring. I can't stand to listen to the guy talk for 2 seconds.
like deep down you wish you could be their friend still, and like I guess if it was me in that situation, I kind of wouldn't give a shit. And like
yeah, if it was me, like I do everything perfect and stuff because I'm like the best dude ever. Now give me your YouTube authenticator for your 600,000 subscriber YouTube channel and give me your money.
I'm already done. It's already past me.
We already know what you would do in that situation, Josh. You would try to take all their money, my dude.
I just feel like if I do that, that just makes me look like a shit person.
Do what? Yeah, no.
I have all these experience of these guys, and then I get all these things. I just have all these like, memories.
You can still cherish that. You can still cherish that, but it's people change.
Yeah.
Why in the hell would Fatty go into this call? You would still cherish that, but people change, and you got to face adversity, my dude. Oh
so
my
I have a lot of
God.
people that I could think of. Like my best friend Sam, growing up, we would hang out all the time. She lived across the like place from me, and she went.
Okay, I can't take it. Let's skip and find the part where he talks about having AirSoftFatty's login information. I can't take it. It's just too painful
and,
to
like,
the
started
ears.
getting- you can't hang around people who are not you. They were clean people. They would come over to you. That when they come over, they just.
Yeah, but I did just.
Is my audio like scuffed?
It's coming up. We're getting close. I just want the evidence out there. I want people to hear it.
Let me know when you can hear us.
How are you feeling, Danny? How's your ass?
We're gonna try to get all your passwords squared away today.
Right here. Now, everybody please, we got to pay attention to this part. I have no clue what the hell this is, but this is just horrible for AirSoftFatty, and it's horrible for any YouTuber that's in this situation. If anybody ever guilt trips you and pressures you until you give them your password or your authenticator, you need to get that shit squared away and get them away from you, because the fact that they would take it is enough. Now listen, here's what Josh says.
I'm gonna head your way, but we're gonna.
We can hear your softer voice.
How are you feeling, Danny? How's your ass?
That's what I'm gonna do in a couple minutes. I gotta take a dump, and
Disgusting.
then I'm gonna head your way, but
He says, I'm going to head your way in a couple minutes, Fatty, AirSoftFatty.
we're gonna try to get all your passwords squared away today.
We're going to try to get all your passwords squared away today. Why would Fatty ever not have his passwords?
I need you to be a nice person to work with, and I'll be a nice person to work with.
I, who have your authenticator and password, need you to do something for me, right?
Be a good human.
Be a good human, because I'm the bastion of goodness.
Hey, bros are bros.
It's okay, so Fatty's like, dude, I've got like diarrhea. I'm sick. I'm sorry, that's what he said. I know it's gross.
Nice. Can we avoid like talking about all that or complaining about all that like the whole time?
Now, here's the ironic thing, okay? Josh just talked about how he needed to go to the restroom himself. He said it in a very much more disgusting way. Just seconds before Fatty says, I've got diarrhea. And then Josh says, ooh, don't talk about that, man. Like, you just talked about it, Josh, you ding dong. You brought it up.
I'm gonna come over there and we're gonna set up your passwords and make sure everything's straight. I understand, Chris, and there's a fucking authenticator on my phone, and I'm pretty sure we can get it done in like 5 minutes. But
He just said, there's an authenticator on my phone. We got to get your password straight, and we're going to get it done in 5 minutes. To Fatty. Josh needs to go to Fatty's house, take his authenticator to get Fatty's passwords, you know, whatever, handled, okay? And guess what happened between this day and right now? You have a wild guess? Could you have a wild guess for what happened? It's weird to me because Josh is saying that Fatty has something wrong with his passwords. One, there's your piece of evidence number one. Got me? Okay? Josh is saying, Fatty, we got to get your passwords fixed, which makes me think that Josh has access to the YouTube channel and Fatty doesn't. Then says, I've got the authenticator, which kind of confirms that to me. And then I looked at the date. This was uploaded on March 20th. If Fatty can't get into his YouTube to look at his stuff and Josh has control of it, guess what happens on March 21st? Fatty's entire monthly check gets deposited into a bank account on the YouTube channel. Now, I'm not saying Josh would, I don't know, lock Fatty out of his YouTube account to where he has trouble getting into it. Josh, being the one with the authenticator and the password, goes in. All you got to do is click 3 buttons, and then Josh could take Fatty's bank account off and put Josh's bank account in, just like all the hackers do when they hack a channel. Fatty's money would get deposited into this other place. Fatty will not get his money. Josh will get Fatty's money. And Josh could then just give the channel back to Fatty, or he could just change the passwords and run off, whatever he wants to do. It's easy for that to happen. Now, I'm not saying that Josh is going to do that. I'm saying this is why people shouldn't have hit their authenticator. It's why Josh shouldn't have Fatty's passwords. And this is just, no one can sit here and say, but he doesn't. Well, how do you know he does? Well, they just admitted it, and Fatty backed it up. This makes me think that Fatty is having, like, Josh was using his channel and logging in on it, and that Fatty hasn't looked in his channel for a few days. And it's all happening right on March 21st. Right before March 21st is when Fatty has the password problem. I wouldn't be surprised if Fatty doesn't start screaming today that he didn't get his YouTube check and that he's waiting on it. And wow, the YouTube checks must be late. Hey, Fatty, if you don't get your YouTube check today, guess what? YouTube has already paid all of us. So if you haven't got paid yet, my dude, Josh stole your money. But I said I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. I didn't say it did happen. I don't know. But I'm just making sure that everybody understands that's the danger of this situation. When you've got some kind of leech around you. We just had a stream a month ago where Josh is berating Fatty, talking about how Josh deserves 10% of Fatty's money. And now it's only a couple weeks later, Fatty ended up giving Josh the password. And what happens? But now we've got, a recording of Fatty basically like, dude, my passwords. And Josh is like, yo, I need to come over and set up and help you fix your passwords right before payday. Right before payday. Now, March 21st fell on a Saturday, and YouTube didn't end up paying us until Monday, today. So I'm just hoping Fatty got his paycheck. But if he didn't get his paycheck, if he hasn't been paid yet, and if you know Fatty, just make sure Fatty got his check. I'm sure he did. But if he didn't, you need to get a hold of the police right now, because Josh stole that shit, dude. Josh definitely stole that shit if Fatty didn't get it.
I'll have to do it while I'm in person so you can see we'll get the authenticator switched back.
Okay, we have absolute proof that Josh has Fatty's password and authenticator, because Josh just said, and I didn't hear this last time, you need to see it happen and we'll get the authenticator switched back. By the way, what Josh is telling Fatty here is absolutely false. How an authenticator works is Fatty would log in and it would ask him for a password. And then it'll send a confirmation digit over to the authenticator, like 5, 10 numbers. So all that Josh has to do is have Fatty log in while Josh is on the phone with Fatty, tell him what those numbers are, let Fatty log in and change the authenticator over to Fatty's phone and change the password, and he's good. Josh just lied to Fatty. He lied to Fatty saying that he needed to come over in person in order to give Fatty back his password, give Fatty back his authenticator. Now, I know Link is in my chat. If you can, Link, let me know. Have you heard that has Fatty been around today? Has anybody confirmed that Fatty got paid and that Josh didn't steal his money? Because there's a reason why. It's a really good reason for now Monday. Everybody should just be making sure that Fatty did get paid like he was supposed to. Because I'm telling you, dude, I'm just waiting. After it's just too big of a coincidence that, you know, 3 weeks ago, Josh is begging for money, and now Josh, right before YouTube pays Fatty, like the day before payday, March 21st, the 21st of the month is YouTube's payday. Josh is saying, I got to give you your password back. I'll be over there soon. I have to be there to do it, which is a lie. He doesn't have to be there to do it. Everybody knows that. And yeah, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. So now, why do people do this knowing Uni is going to get them? They don't know anything about me, my dude. They don't know who I am. And I usually ignore these kind of stories, to be honest. That brings us to the next story that has to do with this YouTuber having her channel stolen. I'm only going to tell you like a 30-second update on it, but if anyone sees Link in the chat again, I want to know if Link can confirm if Fatty got paid or not today. Because Fatty should have got his check today already, and I need to know because I'd love to announce it on the stream if Fatty didn't get paid. That would be like the bomb diggity best thing ever. Anyway, so while we're waiting to see if Link gives me confirmation or not, whether Fatty got paid, this is Meghan Rienks, 2.2 million subscribers. You've seen her channel before because just a few weeks ago, I did a stream here. I know I've been doing little streams on UNIRock too, but I did a stream over here where I told you about her channel being hacked and her going through literal hell to get YouTube to help her, even though she's got millions of subs. And she did an update just a few days ago where she tells everybody about her, new... oh, wait, hold up. It just showed it. It just showed the channel. I wanted to see how many subs. I thought it said 600,000. August says, if he doesn't get paid, it would be what my dad would call a very expensive lesson. It'd be about a $7,000 lesson. And it would be Fatty completely broke for the next month, not able to pay his rent or do anything else, because you know Fatty don't have money laying around. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll know here soon because I know Link is close to Fatty. He knows all of them. Link knows Fatty himself. So Link in the chat will hopefully, he's probably heard what I said and getting a hold of him now, and he'll probably let me know here soon. Let's hope. Let's hope. Anyway, so what happened with Megan's channel? Do I have a good update? No. Basically, she got a hold of YouTube and found out that the people she talked to weren't even being honest with her about YouTube's policies. Just a long story later. I haven't even watched the end of it. I need to. But here, let's just let her tell us a quick little thing about it.
And she is pissed. Meghan has left the building. Alex is here. Hi, the videos were not deleted a month ago. Link to the tweet with proof. So based on everything written in the article, clearly you can get them back. Furthermore,
she's saying that YouTube told me that if it was past 30 days when my YouTube channel got hacked, I can't get my videos back, but I've been finding a boatload of YouTube evidence that I can get my videos back after 30 days, and I want my videos back. I don't think that Meghan cares about her channel. She's already got one with millions of subs, although a channel with 600,000 subs will make you more than a triple minimum wage, quadruple minimum wage paycheck every month. So I'm sure she cares. The problem is if you get your channel hacked nowadays, YouTube just doesn't help. Now, with millions of subs, she has this big of a problem. Imagine if you had a smaller amount of subs. Okay, Link said, I think Fatty got paid. He posted on Instagram today with a new hat. Hasn't been around recently. However, because he just lost his phone the other day, the Instagram was made with Josh's camera. Link, I hope we get updated, my dude, that Fatty got paid this month. And I hope that he gets rid of Josh, because I'm going to do a video and I'm going to blast Josh. I'm going to blast Josh until he's completely off of Fatty's accounts. He can still hang with Fatty. He can still work with Fatty. But if he has that password and that authenticator, I'm going to blast Josh every chance I can, every little thing that happens, because this ding-dong deserves it. He false struck my channel, that freaking ding-dong. All right. So you got updated on Meghan. You got updated on Fatty. It disturbs me, though, Link. You said, I think so. Fatty was negative in the bank account at the beginning of the month. Well, Josh isn't doing his job then, is he? You know what Fatty needs? Fatty needs a manager of his channel, but he needs a manager that isn't his friend. let's move on to the next subject, because coming up, you aren't going to believe what I'm about to tell you. A child has died on the property of one of the most controversial and prominent creationist, extreme religious figures on the internet, Kent Hovind. And the conditions of how this happened and what happens on the screen is very disturbing. Let's talk about it.
Been a blessing, brother. Come back anytime. Coming next winter. Send the winter down here.
Where is your God now?
Bird. We had this last Sunday rumors going around the internet about an accidental drowning here at Dinosaur Adventureland, and it's true. There was a family with 5 kids, twin 7-year-olds, all playing in the lake together. The water was 3 feet deep.
Mr. Hovind, why are there 5 kids playing in your lake of this age on your property when it's still freezing cold everywhere in the United States, my dude?
Suddenly the dad noticed that Stephen, the 7-year-old, was gone, and he apparently slipped on the dock and hit his head. Nobody saw.
How do you know that? How do you know that apparently he slipped on the dock and had in the 3 feet of water? This sounds the most irresponsible thing, dude. It just sounds insane. I'm just being real with you, bro. It just sounds crazy.
Oh, we don't know, but he did drown in our lake. And we tried to, your wife is a medical doctor, and she's right there on the scene within.
And you're literally talking to the parents of this child right now? Right now, when this is recorded, you're literally looking at the father saying your wife is sitting there, a medical doctor. By the way, your definition of the word doctor is different than everyone else's definition of the word doctor. It's getting really weird already, bro, and we're only like 10 seconds in.
As soon as he got him out of the water, we don't know how long he was underwater, but she gave him CPR, did everything right, took him.
How do you not know how long the kid was under? I mean, my God, how would he even be underwater for more than 30 seconds or a minute? We're talking about really small kids, my dude. In water. This is cray-cray.
The hospital.
Their CPR, do proper compressions being done right whenever he is.
There now some voice chimes in from the background in a very low tone. There was CPR or proper compressions being done within seconds of being pulled out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late. We don't know what happened. Anyway, the kids had a blast here.
It's hard to fathom. It's hard to just take it in. It was too late. This tiny little 3 feet of water. It's a small area that only has 3 feet of water. What?
And the dad wants to bring all the kids back and loves the place, but there's one complete, absolute idiot moron named Robert Batty.
So you're telling me that you're not really concerned about all the other possibilities, the details, the info, the weirdness, the strangeness, the tragedy. You're concerned about, within just a few seconds of starting the story, is some guy named Robert Batty off of Twitter.
He's a former IRS agent. They brought him out of retirement just to hassle me.
So he's not a former IRS agent if he's been brought out of retirement. That means he's a current IRS agent. So is he a former IRS agent, or is he a current? Is he also a doctor, my dude?
Because their IRS case against me looks so bad.
There's some conjecture already. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care, but why?
He did so many things wrong.
You realize you've got a picture of a deceased child on the screen right now, and you just brought him up. You haven't even offered condolences. You didn't even close your eyes and feel a little hint of whatever emotion, and you're already talking about how this guy's mean to me about my taxes, and therefore he needs to be the center of attention after this boy. It's insane, Hovind. I don't know how you don't see it, my dude.
And broke so many laws, they said, go make Hovind look bad. Robert Batty.
Bro, just this clip makes you look really bad. I'm not... Look, dude, seriously, I have nothing against you when it comes to religious anything. I'm the type of dude, freedom of religion type stuff. Don't, you know, go around like screaming it at people and do your own thing, and you won't hear shit from me till you start screaming it at people. But this clip of you doing this, bro, you're making yourself look pretty bad.
He did a Twitter thing, drowning at Kent Hovind compound. He calls us the compound.
Well, it is a compound. I mean, if you've got multiple buildings and it's a big area and the buildings are in the area and then there's like a lake and probably a forest, that would meet the definition.
He does everything he can to belittle us, okay?
How is the word compound belittling? Compound, which means multiple buildings on a piece of land, is belittling me. I don't get it, dude.
Batty, crazy,
okay.
Insane. You'll drive me batty.
Yes, the word batty means insane. The word Hovind actually has its own internet definition too. Some slang behind it if you'd like.
Let's see. Similar words. Mad, insane, odd, queer, eccentric, deranged, demented. Good name for the guy. Right?
You prepared? Wait a minute. In order for you to pull all this up in the way you did, you've obviously prepared this ahead of time. This is a presentation that you actually made beforehand and put thought into. And I do appreciate that you do put thought into your presentations. Though, how could you arrange this presentation this way?
Robert Batty. Anyway, okay, we have good fishing here in our lakes, so ignore what he says, please, or you get on his Twitter page.
Now hold the front door. Who gives a flying Hovind about whether you've got good bass in your lakes, my dude? Are you kidding me? I thought this was about a little boy just a few days ago losing his life. Wow.
And explain to him sweetly, shut up, okay, go get a life. Just find something constructive to do. Don't make the family.
It's literally insulting that you use that phrase, that wordology. Go get a life, because the little boy that you're just glancing by doesn't have that option right here.
Family feel bad. Their boy drowned. It's enough, okay? Shut up.
This guy, bro, like this is scary.
Unreal. Okay, we got good fishing here in the lake. We need some more birds. You want a whole bunch of them, don't you? Yes, we do. Any kind of birds. Yes. We'll take them. Okay. You can join our 777 club. Go to drdino.com. Right there's the lead, and go.
Is it over that fast? It's only been like a minute and 20 seconds. Is that it? Nothing? Nothing to say to the family in the room with you? Nothing?
To donate to CSE if you'd like to help us stay open for free. That would help. We're making.
Did you just ask for donations? Really? My dude? My dude.
Any checks to CSE creation.
I don't care if you ask for donos. Can't you just put a little bit of time in between that shit?
Science evangelism. Let's see. We're in the New Testament now, studying the book of Acts.
And then he just moves right on to the next subject. So yes, the rumors that we've been hearing for at least a few days that I've been glancing by, not caring about a kid passing away on Hovind's property are true, in case you need to be updated on that. But the way that this clip was turned into me from Negative Exponents, go give him a subscription for finding this for us. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was Han and Negative. Han Thunder Nipples Sanitizer is the YouTube name. And Negative Exponents both brought me this. I'm sorry, Han. Just want to make sure I shout you out, my guy. Either way, though, it was brought to me in the context of the way that Hovind reacts to this, or he handles the story, is very insane. It's very creepy. And at first, I was like, oh, come on, dude. Everybody says that about everything Hovind says. He's one of the internet's premier crazy young earth creationist scientisms is type of guy, conspiracy crazy, that you're going to find. He's the guy that goes around and debates everybody asking for donations. I don't know what he does ask for a lot of donations though. My point is How do you handle it this way? It is crazy that he handled it this way. It's just it's hard to fathom that he didn't see this, right? He didn't see the way this looked. So yeah, let me go ahead and officially shout out Han, because he first brought it to me, and then others helped me grab a hold of it and work the story. But Han said at ROCKaLOT at 10:07 p.m., did you see that a 7-year-old passed at Ken Hovind's park? His video on it is less than compassionate. It's much less than compassionate. I think it borders on heartless would be the way I would describe it. Next up. Now, a new fad is sweeping the nation, and it's all based around a hashtag. Hashtag COV. You could probably guess the rest of that word, but COV, IDIOTS, idiots. COV, idiots. I will not state the word all in one sentence because I don't want to get demonetized, and I probably already am. But they do things like this. You've probably heard about a young lady trying to get social media clout licking toilet seats on an airplane. You've probably heard about other young ladies licking toilet seats in restaurants and gas stations while filming it on TikTok, live streaming, or taking pictures for Instagram and Twitter. The next sensation is to go to a grocery store or other convenience store and lick the deodorant and toilet paper.
Who's scared of coronavirus? Don't touch your mouth. Who's scared of coronavirus? Don't touch your mouth. Who's scared of coronavirus? Don't touch your mouth.
Well, I did a lot of stupid stuff as a teenager, and I even did some stupid stuff when I was in my young early 20s, but I can't say I did anything this utterly stupid. And it just baffles the mind that we're in the day and age where in order to get social media clout, you suck at everything else. Like, it's not even the whole point of everything behind it, though. Imagine this, too. You can't get social media clout doing anything. Anything. To the point. You have no talent. You can't play video games. You can't talk to people. You can't put together a presentation. You can't do a talk show. You can't just live stream yourself walking down a street and be slightly entertaining. Even that would be more entertaining than this. You gotta whip your tongue out and ring it across the deodorant. So if you go to the store, I would definitely take like a little thing of Clorox wipes before you touch shit. I'd make sure that you do take the advice of wiping it all down and then hand sanitizing your hands, whatever. Because this isn't just one thing. It's not just one guy, and it's not just a couple girls out there licking toilet seats. This hashtag gets really bad. Sorry, I've got to screen a lot of these. There's just so many bad videos. I got to screen so many of them I want to show you. I'm about to show them to you, and then something happens to where I can't put it on the screen. So, yeah. Sorry. Oh, here's a little, like, meme. I'll show you this meme. Oh, come on. Oh, hold on. Is there more? Oh, it's the same video. Yeah. This guy has permanently ding-donged himself on the internet. It's permanent. He's never going to be... Like, he's going to be, like, 50 years old, and people are still going to point at him and be like, yo, you're the deodorant licker from 2020. Like, what an accomplishment. Your parents must be so proud. Those are some of the videos tagged with the idiots with a certain 3 letters before it. Just for your video enjoying pleasure. Nothing enjoyable about anything you saw. But back to not reality, but ding-dong reality. We've got a mentally unstable individual harassing a utility worker. Take a look.
They don't let anybody go to school. They want everybody to open their business, their bars. They want everybody to stay home, all right? Everybody to stay home. On the other hand, we got this knucklehead up here. Working on 5G.
Sir, for one, that's a security camera. That's not 5G. 5G would look completely different. You should study, go to school, learn something. That's not a broadcaster or a receiver. It's a camera. And he is what you would call an essential worker. Somebody who needs to, actually has permission to work from law enforcement here, my dude. So...
When everybody's quarantined, nobody knows what's going on, and they're upgrading their 5G.
Well, sir, they're not upgrading their 5G. I think he's just repairing either the light or the security camera. I mean, you can literally see it. If you just look at it with your eyeballs, you'll see what he's doing. You can watch him do it. It's not secret. I mean, it's not like... I don't know what you're seeing here, but I'm not seeing 5G anything. I mean, dude.
The kilometer frequency.
The kilometer. Okay.
Let's see. That's what's going on, brothers and sisters. Right here, we're here in Sunset Beach, California. Beautiful stationary flat earth.
Wait. Did you just say a beautiful stationary flat earth, my dude? All of it now comes into focus.
And we got this knucklehead. This is who they're working for. Hey man, what you doing up there?
No, it's good. It's good. He's providing, some infrastructure. He's getting some work done. That's better than you walking around the street complaining about how the earth is shaped some different way than what all mathematics, physics, science, and even the technology you're complaining about proves.
Sir, how you doing? What you doing up there, brother?
He's working, ding dong. He's working.
Supposed to be quarantined.
No, he's not. Essential workers are not. People that work on trees, people that work on lights, people that work on security cameras and other electronics, gas stations, groceries, doctors, dentists. I could go on for hours. There are even some factories that are open right now. That's hard to believe, too.
Hey, dude!
Hey, dude. He's operating heavy machinery. It's very loud. He's got earplugs in. Ding dong.
Hey! Come down!
Hey, you can't hear me. Come down here. I'm gonna yell louder.
I know you're working. You're supposed to be quarantined.
No, he's not, my bro. Where do you even get this? Did you read anything? Every state put out like a 40, 50, 30-page document telling people what's up. You didn't even touch it, did you? Can you read, my dude? Is that the issue? Is that why you have this issue thinking about the shape of the earth also, or the 5G misunderstanding? Is there something going on there, my dude? Can you not read the papers?
What are you doing outside?
What are you doing? You are also outside. You are also on the street. You are also out and about.
You're not under quarantine? You're not under quarantine. Who's your boss?
You just saw who his company was. If you want to know his boss, don't be a Nathan Thompson and get out there and make a phone call. Call the boss or call the company. They'll tell you why he's working. It'll probably be a rational, well thought out explanation also.
Who's your boss?
It's the boss of the truck on the truck behind you.
Who's your boss? Give me your name. Hey, you can hear me, right?
I would have never engaged in conversation with this guy because I don't think he's going to stop.
Come down, man. Get you out.
You see that big shiny thing in his ear, my dude?
Down here, brother. What you doing up there?
What he needs to be doing is calling the police.
What you afraid out of?
I think he's afraid of getting fired if he stops working while he's being paid on the clock. Yeah, I mean, I would assume dude has a family. Dude makes a paycheck for doing the work that he is performing in front of you. You really have a hard time grasping concepts, don't you?
We got this knuckleheads.
Remember, folks, when somebody hurls an insult at somebody, it's either one of two things. Either one, the person that they're calling the insult is the insult. Or two, the person hurling the insult is the insult. And you have to compare whether they are the insult or the person receiving it by the evidence that you see. All evidence points to the man with the camera being the insult.
Tampering with our communications and frequencies on our neighborhood.
Do you just pull words out of your ass? Tampering, it's a big word, with our communications. And hold on, we got to hear that again, because that was a sentence. That was definitely a sentence.
Tampering with our communications and frequencies on our...
Frequencies. Tampering with our communications and frequencies. I don't think the word frequencies was appropriate.
Neighborhood. We're not going to allow...
Neighborhood, that's good.
That we're going to know who they are. Hey.
My dude, you are as bad as Nathan Thompson. If you want to know who he is, don't harass the worker. Get a hold of the company. The phone number was on the damn truck, ding dong.
Hey, brother,
let's skip ahead a little bit. I'm sure it gets even better.
Pendejo, güey. You can hear me, man. Mainstream media, I think.
Oh, no, I gotta hear this speech. I have to hear the speech. I gotta hear the speech. Hit me with it.
You know, the 5G kilometer, 60 gigahertz.
Okay, 5G kilometer, like, it's not kilometer, of course. It's kilometer, 60 gigahertz.
You know, they're messing up with the oxygen molecule. This is science. They cannot...
Oh, my... They've been messing that. Remember, the kilometer has been messing that with the oxygen molecules. It's science. Don't you understand science, you viewer?
Not deny that. all this.
You can't deny that that's science, the oxygen molecule mixing with the kilometer. You can't deny that that's science.
Mainstream media think zombies think that they got sick from the coronavirus.
Demonetized. Thank you. Made it through the whole stream without getting demonetized. Here we are.
This is just the side effects of that kilometer.
Do you want to support us? Click that nice shiny join button next to the subscribe button, because I'm not making any ad revenue off of this.
That are upgrading and they're putting everybody on lockdown so they can come and work on this shit.
You do realize that if everybody's on lockdown and we don't have food or water or electric or any of that, life's gonna suck. Even worse than just being on lockdown with those things, my dude. How do you think we maintain food, water, electric, and the other infrastructure like the 5G communications you were speaking about earlier on a lockdown? Because some people go to work, my dude.
What the fuck is this? Hey, man.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, he thinks that this is some kind of fakery so that they can sneak in and install 5G in all the cameras and lights in the neighborhood. This is how they get the 5G in without you knowing. Even though when they install 5G, they tell everybody. He thinks that there are places where they don't, and they hide it. Like this.
Get your ass out here, man. I need to know what you're doing up there. I want to be a witness to this motherfuckers too, man.
You're definitely being a witness to something.
I just want to be a witness, man. Hey, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. You okay?
I'm all right, man. Do you know what they're doing?
No. What's going on?
They're putting everybody in lockdown to install this 5G killer.
Oh my God, this has to be one of the. I've seen a lot of stupid stuff, even though I haven't been streaming much. This is really stupid. This just entered really stupid territory. I don't know if I can handle it. Like, it's bad.
The lockdown.
Oh my God, he keeps on with the kilometer. Oh, he thinks that it's a meter that measures the killing. Oh my God.
You talking about the COVID thing? Or?
The coronavirus.
Shut up!
Don't want anybody
Stop.
outside to
Don't say those keywords in my stream.
see what they're doing with these frequencies.
I gotcha.
Okay?
I gotcha.
And I want to know who is
I'm trying not to facepalm myself out of my chair. I'm sorry.
doing this.
Yeah.
I want to know who's the boss, who called him on a quarantine. Everybody can be in lockdown.
It's on the truck, my dude. Whoa! Oh, is he getting in his truck or is that the other? Did he steal the truck? Wouldn't that just be awesome if he just walks up to that truck, jumps in and starts driving away? Oh my God, the video would get so good if he did that. I'd feel really bad for this guy in the bucket. But wouldn't that be like the perfect ending to this video? I don't doubt that it could happen. It's possible after everything we've seen. He could be stealing this truck in a second. Let's see.
Who are you working for?
The CIA. The FBI. NASA. It has to be NASA.
I'm going to turn off your car.
Oh my God, he really is getting in his freaking car. Oh my God, I thought it was a joke. Brainy Beaver says he got arrested for stealing the keys? No freaking way!
Fuck you!
Oh my God, I was joking. I was joking a little bit ago. It was a joke. It was a joke. Oh my God, dude. Oh no, I wish he would have stole the truck. It would have been so much better if he would have stole the truck. Dude.
Have a good day.
You realize he's stuck up there now. You realize that poor man is gonna stand up there until he can get one of his co-workers to come and help him get down. He's not Spider-Man. He's not gonna jump. He doesn't have a rope.
I got your keys, mother.
How is he going to possibly have a good day? You've just ruined his day. You have provably ruined it, sir.
Fucker. I got your keys. I don't know what you're doing.
He's working, ding dong.
But it's not right.
Our old friend Brainy Beaver just jumped in the live chat to tell us that our buddy here just got arrested. This was from the channel Everett Anderson. Make sure you go subscribe. Let me drop a link for you. Let me hook you up. There's a link to old Everett. I'm going to subscribe. Now, you probably think that's the dumbest thing I've got to show you for tonight. You be wrong. Play that saxophone, big guy. All right, next up, it's our old friend, the Morgile, with a life update. And I bet, we're going to hear our old friend Morgile. I bet he's going to tell all of us that his life is together. He's grown a shiny new goatee and that everything's perfect in Morgile. Yes, we will have Ricochet Tin Man. We're going to have an after show. It'll actually be here soon. Mods, can you do me a favor and share the link to the good people like our members, like Ricochet Man, Lone Wolf, and others? Make sure they got the link to the after show. It'll be hosted on the YouTube channel ROCKaLOT. Unfortunately, we're not on our off networks tonight because Restream is having some issues, though we will be on ROCKaLOT right after this ends. We're going to end it, then start it. It'll be really quick, though, so you don't have to worry. Now, update me, Morgile. It's wrong, busy. That's the same. Yeah, it's the same song. I don't care if you like the saxophone. We need a different song. It's redundant. Because it's redundant. Thank you. Hook us up with a life update, Morgile. Last time we saw you, you were getting accused of smoking crack by your wife, being thrown out of your apartment while you were traveling across the country, being evicted from your last home in Florida. Hook us up.
We're checking in for a story time video, and this one is not funny or interesting or anything. It's just really terrible, and it happened yesterday. So
interjection. Morgile, you do know that it's your channel. You get to choose what you talk about. If you're going to talk about something that's uninteresting, well, you could fix that, my dude.
Let's get right on into it. Yesterday,
let's get right into the crackhead news.
My roommate came into my bedroom where my wife and I were sleeping.
Okay. Beginning of the story, starting off weird. Now, after dealing with you, Morgile, for a very long period of time, your strange life updates, I already know that there's a reason why your roommate came into your room. There's a reason why he came in there while you were sleeping. I bet we'll be able to guess what it is by the time you're done. You are, though, leaving out some context.
With a scarf wrapped around his face.
Was he cold? Was it chilly in the room?
And a knife in his hand.
Oh, now it's getting sinister. Now, I don't believe the story already. I mean, he is your roommate. It's not... Why would he wrap his face in a scarf and grab a knife, knowing you're gonna know who he is because you see him every day? Wouldn't he choose somebody to rob that doesn't know who he is? I'm going with that. I'm going with that, my dude. Damn it. Busy.
And sprayed me in the face with mace while I...
Now, hold the front door, Morgile. You said he had a knife. Now what? One hand is the knife, the other hand is the mace? How's he holding the... He's tied the scarf around him. Okay, I got it. I'm just tracking. I got to track this. Okay, keep going.
I was asleep. Sprayed my wife in the face.
Wait, now hold the front door. I have to pause it. If you were asleep and he comes up to you while you're dead asleep and just starts spraying you and your wife with mace, how do you know what he's wearing? How do you know that he had a scarf? How do you even know that he had a knife? How do you even know it was your roommate, my dude? Have you ever been sprayed with mace? I've been sprayed with mace, and I've been gassed. I have. You get gassed in the military. They gas you many times. It sucks. And you can't see shit. You can't see shit when you get sprayed in the eyes with mace or when they shoot gas grenades at you, which both have happened to me. So, in basic training, the gas. But anyway, I'm having a hard time tracking the story, Morgile. I'm sorry.
With mace while she was asleep and proceeded to start screaming at us to strip our clothes off and get out of his house.
Okay, that's it. You're either the most unlucky guy that's ever existed, because every one of your stories turns into one of these, or you're lying again. You're either, why would he want you naked? You're not going to have an easy way. It's not going to be easy to leave his premises if you are naked. Why would he want you naked? You're not attractive. It definitely wasn't for those reasons.
Wouldn't let us out of the room.
Wouldn't let us leave the room until we stripped naked at knife point with mace all in our face. I don't know if you've ever been maced.
I have, and you can't see shit, my dude. You can't see.
But it is not fun. It's a horrible, horrible thing.
And it lasts for hours.
Yeah, you can't see, especially if it's your first time. Now, if you'd been maced like 10 or 15 times, I've been gassed many times, so I could build a resistance to it. But anyway, if you were sprayed with mace many times, I could believe you might have built some resistance to it, but it still suck. Now, hold on a minute. We are talking about the Morgile. You have probably been, okay, never mind. He definitely has a huge resistance to mace with all the times he's been sprayed. Never mind, keep going.
Like, honestly, my skin is still on fire on my hands from it.
No, it's not. That's a complete freaking lie. Now you're lying, because if you were sprayed with mace and it was any period of time to where you still feel the pain from it, you'd be bright red, my dude. Your eyes would be leaking. Your nose would be leaking. Even your ears leak when you're gassed. I don't remember if they leak when you're maced. You think you have to get near your ears for your ears to leak. I'm not joking. Everything leaks. Every hole, every orifice leaks when you get sprayed with mace or gassed. You are lying, my dude. You'd be red right now.
So what happened? Like, this is a pretty brutal thing. Now, I'll explain.
Yeah, you got to cover up. You got to add now some information. You're getting called out in your live chat. Nobody believes you. You got to cover up. You got to think, get in that imagination. You got to come up with something fast, even.
Explain what happened, but so we got out of the house, called the police. The police came. They arrested him for sexual assault.
What? What? He did what now? After he maced you, you left a lot out of this story. What?
And battery, and I think a couple.
Now, hold on. You do realize that's a really serious charge, battery, right? Like, that's a really bad one. Okay, I suppose I'll track it. Even though I know I'm being lied to, I'll track it.
A couple other things.
Brainy says, my dad said every single orifice leaked everywhere and you run out with your fluids pouring out of your face. When he did it in police training, he's telling the truth. That is true. Whether you are maced or gassed, it's the most miserable experience. You can't even breathe. You can't even inhale. Interior. Okay, when I got gassed the first time, and every other time after wasn't as bad. When you first think, you're like, I won't be that bad, because you see like certain like sergeants and lieutenants that just stand there. I swear, dude, I'm not playing. They'll just stand there while this happens without a mask on. They make you take your mask off. So you walk in with your mask on, you take that sucker off for a second, and you put it back on. Now you breathe and you go like this, because like the minute it enters your lungs, you light up. First, it lights up here, and you're like, and you stop breathing, but then you need oxygen, so you're like, and the first puff, this lights up. The second puff, it's gone into your bloodstream and the rest of your skin from all your, when you get prickly pores, they all prickle out. Everything starts to suck, and you get eyes, fluid, liquid, mouth, nose, ears. Everything just starts leaking, and it's miserable. Yes, you're right, Brainy. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Sorry, you just had to deal with some of my PTSD.
But so we left. We left all our stuff there.
You took our phones?
Our clothes. When we were outside waiting on the police, he took our phones.
What did you do, Morgile? What did you do? Where are you, by the way? Are you at the police station? You're wanting money, aren't you? You want some money. You want your flat earth ding-dong audience to see what happened to you and feel sorry for you. And they're going to say, well, I'm going to give him a couple bucks. He did just get maced. I already know your game, my bro.
And did something with them, I don't know.
My identification.
Stole my wife's ID out of her
Will you shut up, Morgile's wife? I don't believe you.
purse. So basically everything that we've been, just started fresh back over here, built up.
You didn't build up shit. Come on, bro.
Not much. I mean, we had some clothes and toiletries, razors and toilet paper.
I don't even believe that. I think he made you take off like your shirt and pants. I don't think he wanted you naked because I think you were wearing his clothes. That's the only explanation.
My guitar and a rocking chair and a little.
You didn't have a guitar.
Little couch and not much stuff and.
That guitar would have been hawked months ago. It's in the pawn shop right now.
We were going to be moving by April at the latest anyways.
Because you haven't been paying him rent and he's pissed off that you're still there. Yeah.
Okay, about a week ago, I think it was right before my birthday, so it was like the 20th or the 21st.
Because you probably been telling him, dude, I get paid on my birthday. I'm going to get some money on my birthday, bro. I'm going to pay you some money on my birthday. Don't kick us out. My birthday.
First, our roommate of February, our roommate comes and tells us that we have to leave by the end of the month.
Yeah, you got to pay people to stay at their house. Then you have to be sociable, clean up after yourself, and not smoke crack. I know, it sucks, but Busy hates it. I told him you hate it.
He's unhappy. He's getting behind on his bills. And that was the thing he said is it was his bills. His bills were too high.
G-Minion, so good to see you. Good night. Oh my God, it's been forever. So good to see you. Hey, hope you have a good night.
And we were getting behind on the bills. That's what he was saying. According to my math, we were $100 ahead.
Oh!
Okay, because, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but, okay, so...
The guy's crazy.
How is it hard to explain your math? And what has happened since earlier in the story when you didn't look like you just shoved 16 kilometers of, in reference to the previous flat earther, 16 kilometers of meth up your bum bum? Something's wrong between the first part of the story to now, Morgile. You're sweating. You're jittery. Your eyes look wonkier than hell, my dude. Something's kicking in.
Yeah, the dude's crazy, man. Like...
The dude is so crazy, bro. Like, he made me get naked, and he sprayed me with mace. Then he batteried me, kept my couch. Oh, God, you don't even want to hear about my chair.
Okay, so he was upset about the bills because he was paying the bills.
He was so upset about the bills because he was paying the bills and I wasn't, even though we were living there, eating everything and wearing his freaking clothes.
Bills out of his money as soon as the bill came in, even though it wasn't due for a month.
That's how people pay their bills, stupid.
And then you still have some time.
That's how they do it, dum-dum.
To pay it after the due date, right?
Hey, no, I hope so too. Good to see you. Have a great night.
No, he was paying them all instantly, and
he was paying his bills when they were due. The goal of some people. I mean, good Lord, if you're going to let Morgile stay at your house, you better not pay your bills on time because it'll be a point of contention in a future live stream.
Very civil and polite about it. I'm like, hey, listen, we really need to talk about these bills because...
We got to talk about these bills. You've been paying them on time, my dude. What is wrong with you?
You know, there's a bit of a discrepancy in your math here, right?
Whoa, hold on.
So he said he didn't want to talk about the...
Bro, you have smoked some crack since the last time I saw you. Every time there's a cutaway in this video, you come back more cracked out than the last. What is going on, Morgile?
He didn't want to talk about it. We just needed to leave at the end of the month. Now, again, this is like the 21st of February.
You talking too fast for your own good.
This is like a week, right? So, and I'm like, well, we'll leave as soon as we can.
Battery.
And I don't even get paid until the 1st, right? Which is yesterday. So the 1st came and it...
Whoa! So the 1st came, you got paid, then you got kicked out that night. Wonder what happened.
It was like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. when he did this. Okay.
You are, this is some crack, my dude. Damn. Busy, what do you think? Crack or not crack? That is the question. You could have said yes, shut up.
So.
He said yes, but he said it in a sentence form. Yes, 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 yes.
That's what happened. It took every penny that we had.
What happened? You didn't even tell us what happened. You paused for a second, lost your train of thought, then said that's what happened, without giving us any information. Every sane person listening has no clue of what happened.
I had to check into this hotel. I got a hotel for a week. But I don't even, Mina doesn't even have any socks.
Damn. You just got paid, though, ding dong. I got paid on the 1st. The 1st was just a couple days ago. We don't have any socks. Go buy a pair of socks.
I have no clothes. I have the clothes that I'm wearing, a jacket.
Oh my God, this is one of his famous every 3 to 4 weeks asking for money. This is one of his famous 3 to 4 weekly fundraiser drive. That's what this is.
A pair of pants.
How in the hell do you do this 3 days after the 1st, though, Morgile? If you have a good explanation, I will let you off the hook. I just don't think you have one. I'm not going to hate on you. We all go broke. We all got bills. We all get gassed, maced, batteried, and then kicked out of our house after being forced to take our clothes off. We all have that happen at some point in our lives. I'll give you an out, but I want a good excuse.
So the dilemma is here, guys.
Thank you. Get to the point.
We took a lift a couple miles away, got the hotel. But so what am I supposed to do, man? Go.
What you supposed to do, ho, is tell. Tell me what is going on, ho.
Get my stuff and do what with it? Put it in a hotel?
Shit, hotel.
Man, this is...
Ho, tell me another story.
This is crazy. So the guy...
Has no friends.
Well...
Whoa, hold up now. Wife is butting in. I want to hear this. What was that, wifey?
Has no friends.
Well...
The guy has no friends. She said friends, but I'm going to translate for you. I have to... Sometimes I'll need to step in with the translation. Friends equals friends. No, the guy has no friends.
You know...
And he's crazy, says the Morgile's wife. Now, I have a plethora. I have a enormous amount. I have a ginormous amount of video evidence that you both are in fact crazy. So we'll have to see. We need you to please tell more. I won't even go there.
Man, I don't know.
I can't tell the difference either, that high guy. I don't know. They all sound the same to me, I guess.
Understand what happened to make him just hate us so much? Like
really?
It's just craziness, man. So
crack definitely has something to do with this equation. 2, it might have to do with you not giving him any money. And 3, probably because you were wearing his clothes. Though, I could go into an infinity of possibilities. You probably jacked his house up. You probably smelled bad. God knows who you brought home with you. He might have walked in while you two were doing some of your, junk.
So... Basically, this video, man, I know I haven't done one of these in a while, but I'm asking...
You have done one. Well, now, wait. You have done one of these in a while. Just like some other members of the community on the opposite spectrum of you, you've done many of these. You have done tens of hundreds of these where you have an emergency and then ask for money. You've wrecked your car. You've smoked too much crack. You have gotten in a fight with Jeranism. One time, your wife bought something and you begged for money afterwards because you were broke. I mean, dude, I honestly, truly could go back and pull video evidence of all of this. This is not rare. This is not an amount of time has elapsed since the last one. You just did this shit, bro.
I'm asking y'all for help, man.
Here we go.
Trash talk me, you can...
Bro... It's not that you ask for help. It's how often you do. And coupled with the stories that accompany it, coupled with the live outtakes that constantly are generated after you ask.
Insult me, but I don't care, dude. We are now homeless in a hotel with nothing again.
For the 50th time in the last month.
I'm just making this video because we're in a bind and I need help. And if you would like to help support this situation for me, you can send it through PayPal or join up on Patreon.
That's not what PayPal and Patreon is for, my dude. That shit's for content. You know, I've been criticizing a few GoFundMe/fundraiser idiots in the last few months. I've been criticizing a few of them, and they just act like they can't get the concept, right? You just saw the last live stream I did where I was responding to somebody making excuses for someone else doing every 3 weeks to a month another campaign and getting more money. You do this stuff on the internet and put out content, and then if people want to, they can PayPal or Patreon. You don't just get up there. Sometimes you may have an emergency. This isn't when you have to do more than like one special drive every year. It's not an emergency. It's not. It's just an often occurrence. You at this point are at least one per month that we can count. That is regular. I mean, we could say emergency if it happens once every 5 years. We could say rare or, like not often if it happens like once every couple years. You are at the point where it is a regular reoccurring phenomenon, my dude. Bro.
It's PayPal.me/themorgile and Patreon.
Oh, hell, help me God.
.com/themorgile.
If any of you donate to him, please unsubscribe from me.
I'll put links in the description. So, I don't know what else to do, man. This is...
Get a job. Do content. Back when you actually did content, you made money. Go hang out with Jeranism, lie about the shape of the earth, and collect a bunch of idiots' money. Do whatever it is you do. Do something other than this.
This hit us really hard.
You know what you could do, Morgile? You could actually start debunking this kind of thing, like flat earthism, and just start. That community loves it when you do a GoFundMe every 30 days. Join that community. They'll defend you for it.
My skin, like I said, I'm still on.
You know what's funny? The Morgile is the same as some of the people that debunk him.
Fire, dude. My eyes are still like I look like.
No, they're not. That's from the crack. When you first started this stream, you were completely normal, my dude. Yeah, you were completely normal. That's all crackatitis. As the crack starts to kick in, atitis. It would have been the whole time if you get my drift.
Crap on here. I'm all red in the face because that stuff is toxic, bro. Like, my hands are still burning, and it's been 24 hours.
24 hours? You're straight lying, ding dong. You straight lying.
And, man, he just...
Now watch him. He's going to start squeezing his eyes and getting all crazy and stuff.
When you're sleeping, like, who does that, dude? Who attacks someone, right?
Well, you're not telling us the truth. You are high. I mean, just look. Yeah. Let me zoom in for a moment, y'all. Let me zoom in for a moment, guys. Is this the same guy that supposedly lost his job and broke his glasses not long ago that was e-begging? No, Risa. That is a different ding-dong. But he's very similar to him, though.
Guy was off in the head, but we didn't know.
Yeah, there were some red flags, but but there was no sort of warning or no sort of anything to warn what we did.
I think he's done this before because he seemed to be very professional.
Yeah, so what he did.
You know who's done something before? You and a bunch of your friends.
He came in the door with a scarf wrapped around his face.
Oh, here we go. More bull. I can't do it. What time is it? I've hit my time period for Morgile. Oh, thank God. Tomorrow we'll hear the rest of his ding dong story. My stomach cannot tolerate anymore now. All right. Well, we still have one more story, and I'm going to share a link. This isn't me criticizing anybody. This is just me playing a video for you for the last story of the night. But before we get there, it's the end of the stream. Kind of. We're going to go to the ROCKaLOT channel for the after show. We always do an after show and a pre-show, whatever it is we do. We do a different show, another show. We stream for a long time, right? We give you some content. The after show is going to be really loose. It's not going to be all like prepared like this one was, but if you want to see it, it's a YouTube channel now called ROCKaLOT. I typically every night also stream to DLive, Periscope, and the other networks that I stream on. Unfortunately, I cannot because Restream is down. Whoopsie. Learning with Suge. Fun stream, Uni. Have an awesome night. Right back at you, my friend. Thanks, my dude. Appreciate the support very much. But like I was saying, if you want to hang out for a little longer, we're going to watch some other stuff. We got a lot more things to catch up on. We got a lot more talking to do. I don't like bringing certain topics over here to UNIRock 2 anymore. So we're going to be talking about some of that other stuff over there tonight. We've got videos to watch. It'll all be on the after show at the YouTube channel ROCKaLOT. Rock, A-L-O-T, all one word, ROCKaLOT. And thank you guys for coming to hang out tonight. I haven't been streaming on UNIRock 2 as much because I've been getting a lot more video production done and finishing up some big videos, like longer videos. I had one script was like 8 pages long for one of the videos I did. It was like 40 minutes of video. And we've got a couple more of like that coming out that we've been working on for a while that are going to wrap up some drama, wrap up some BS. And there's, there are some things I want to talk about here, but I'm going to wait until later in the week to actually do it, right? We've got content that we want to give out to you. Tonight's show is just a little more loose. It's a little more like our old show, and it went on for a good while. But I just want you to know, keep an eye out on the channel because I'm not getting I never really uploaded on this channel. My uploads here would be very sporadic and very far between. So, it's the opposite of what you want to do if you want notifications to go out on your videos. You need to be regular with your uploading and live streaming. So if you will, and you like my show, keep an eye out on the channel. Go make sure the bell's rung with all notifications turned on, or just go and keep an eye out throughout the day for uploads because we're going to be uploading very regularly. And the videos are like, there's a lot of work going into them. For like if it takes a few days between an upload, it's because it's going to be a big video. Also, if you want in the Discord server, keep an eye on the community tab. First order of business has been getting the members in. We've gotten a lot of new people in. We're going to keep doing it. Just keep your eye on the community tab. Keep emailing me. I have been really busy. I know I'm not getting back to the emails quickly, but I'm still getting back to them and we're still getting you in. And I just want to say thank you. We've still got a boatload of members. We haven't really lost any at all. All of our momentum has been going really good. And I just want to keep giving you the content that you want. So if you like the long live streams, go to ROCKaLOT. If you like the show live streams, make sure you're keeping an eye out here. And if you like my uploads, make sure you check throughout the day. Make sure the bell's rung because I'm doing all of that. So just keep an eye out, even if you don't get a notification. Also, the live show may not show a notification, so the after show. So make sure you check Twitter because I always put that link out for every one of the shows we're doing. In fact, if you're like, dude, UNIRock's not live and it's nighttime, you can go to Twitter and find out where I'm live. I am live every day still, even if I'm only over here a couple times a week because of the uploads. Got me? Hey, Liz, thank you. It's good to see you. How you been? You seen Doc? I want to get a hold of Doc. I miss Doc. I want to make sure Doc's okay. I know if he's not making content, I just want to see him. I just want to talk to him. So the last video we're going to watch, I'm going to pull it up right now. Then we're going to head over to the after show. It is Luke Kumo. It's Master Lukey. He's a fighter. He uploaded the video. It's only got 27 views. Now, Master Lukey is a good dude, and he's got a friend who is a good dude. And I hope you guys and how you support me, I hope you'll run over and just leave him a comment. I hope you'll run over and say hi. Make sure you let him know he's got our support and that, take a listen. He's got this new video. I'm not going to play a lot of it, just a couple seconds of it. I'm going to drop the link to this, though. See if you can leave him some support for us. He's a good guy. Take a listen.
My neck was broken in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Hi, I'm Master Lukey, and welcome to my program called The Safest Way. Martial arts leaders are supposed to protect the weak and innocent, but we have in the world today a system that promotes injury. And I'm not trying to pick on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because at least they don't promote head contact.
I used to study a little bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu back in the day.
Now, I know martial arts has been around a long time.
So Master Lukey's issue, there's too much injury in martial arts. You got to go hear him out to get the full story. He's a good guy. I have a video that I've always wanted to upload about him and his friend, and YouTube restricted that so bad back in the day, I just couldn't get it uploaded. I might go ahead and upload it for you anyway. Either way, though, go by and tell him hi. And in about 2-3 minutes, make sure you come over and say hi to us. If you want to talk to me, if you have anything else you want to say, I'm going to check the live chat now, but we're going to really check the live chat over on the ROCKaLOT YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed over there for me, man. I need you guys over there. We do some really good stuff over there. We might be silly a lot, but we get some work done, son. Head on over to the ROCKaLOT once we get there. But before we do any of that, haven't talked to you guys in a minute. Let's pull up the live chat. Let's see what you guys are talking about. If you got any questions for me, drop it in there. If you got any topic, anything, and you haven't been able to get to me, like if you haven't been, like anything you've got, subscribe to ROCKaLOT if you don't get to talk to me, because while I'm live, it's the best way to get a hold of me. Let's get that done and get out of here. I don't want to drag this out. Been a really good video. We got 4 minutes left. Let's get it. Let's hit this. Busy. Good job, dude, tonight. Well, it's because you interrupted me, Ding Dong. Good job with the script tonight. We are going to be ending exactly on the 2-hour mark. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You're getting good at writing these, buddy. You getting good at this, buddy. 10-man, I got in my email, but I only got in it maybe for about 15 minutes, and I'm so far behind, I didn't get to your email, but I will soon. I will. Definitely. Also, I'm going to put out a Discord invite right now for 5 invites on the community tab for members only. So if you're a member and you've been trying to get into the Discord, check the community tab when I tell you to. It'll just take 2 seconds. I got to make sure this one goes out to members only. Last one I did, I set it to members only, and it went out to everybody. All channel members, visibility, got it. Discord link heading to YouTube channel at ROCKaLOT. So the link to ROCKaLOT is in this Discord link, or in this community post also. This is a members only post. Here it comes. Now, if you click it and you can't get in, if it's all been used up or whatever, don't worry. I'm going to do another one tomorrow. I want my members in Discord if they want to be. You don't have to. It's just a place to drop submissions and do all that. So you got me. All right. Kick it, Biz. You know it. You're doing a good job, buddy. You're kicking it. You're kicking it. Not balling. Hey, Heat Shield. Good to see you. No, thank you, War. Anytime. Discord. It is called Discord for a reason. There be some Discord up in Discord. Speaking of which, I gotta get this stuff shut off so we can get the ROCKaLOT turned on. So let's do that now. Hey, there we go. All right, guys. I've got it all done, don't I? ROCKaLOT live chat's on. It is. Oh, yeah, good point. When you join Discord, tag moderators, at moderators. Let them know your YouTube handle. It's all you got to do to stay in the Discord, okay? We'll take care of that tomorrow, too. Just be watching, because if you don't communicate with the moderators, they're probably going to kick you out. But you're not going to get banned. You'll be able to join back, and then we'll get it sorted. It's like that with everything. With this channel, if you get banned from the channel, you're not going to be banned permanently, for one. If you get banned from the Discord, or kicked from the Discord, you don't get banned permanently. No big deal. And I try to do that with everything. I know some people said my Periscope, there were people banned on it. I'm working on it. I know it's a sucky process, but I'm working on it. Discord's not easy, or I'm sorry, Periscope's not easy to use. I'm heading to the ROCKaLOT channel. Thank you guys. If you want to support me, watch my stuff. Best way to do it. You know I got a PayPal, Patreon, and the join button next to the subscribe button. But the best thing you can do is watch the videos. Give it a like if you liked the video. Give it a dislike if you didn't. Try not to just not give it a like or dislike. One or the other. It lets me know whether you like the certain content, certain video, or whether you don't. You know what I'm saying? It helps me out. So watch, rate the stuff, leave a comment, whatever you got for me, right? And if you got a video you want me to do, send it to me. Some videos that I'm working on right now are my Fresh Prince of Bel-Air video. I know you're like, what? No, I am Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm working on the video from a few days ago. Shit, dude, I just talked about earlier today, but I forgot. I'm losing track. AIRSOFTFATTY. And the update with the conspiracy theorist, the flat earther, I don't know. Okay, I'm losing. Nathan Thompson. All of these videos are going to get up real soon. Plus a lot of other videos. I don't want to get into it too deep. I'll be here for an hour, and I don't have my notes pulled up, so I'll end up telling you a video that's like not coming out for a while, and then people will get mad. See you on the ROCKaLOT channel. I love you. I appreciate you. You guys are the most supportive viewers out there. We've been having like massive shows on ROCKaLOT. There's been like 500, 600, 700 people watching. Come hang out, and thank you guys for being here tonight. I mean it. It's just so awesome because I haven't streamed in a while, man. To see all you guys here having the viewership this high, my God, guys, you're just too good to me. See you on ROCKaLOT. Here we go.